If I had a laundromat, if I owned a laundromat, this is exactly what I would do with it. I'm so excited to share this with you today because I've had this vision for quite some time. So today we're gonna do a Sims 4 build. Oh my gosh. Okay, should we build a Sim first? Perfect, that's so good. What if her name was like Beatrice? Or like a drag name, hold on. Or like something like hot dog related. 1 second. Oh my gosh, Frankie Relish. That sounds perfect. We can use they, them pronouns. Awesome. Our sim is done. It's complete. Whenever I was picturing this in my head with the laundromat, I always pictured Barbie-inspired. Pink with like a cafe. And I think we'll just select this 20 by 15 lot. Also, you will have to bear with me because it has literally been forever since I played The Sims. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with just a very simple shape, like we don't need anything crazy. And I love the working from the top view just because it helps me see everything, and I love working with all the walls up. Like, I'm picturing that this would be something that would go maybe in downtown, close to another building or right under another building. Maybe the other building is like rental apartments or perhaps a hotel. And I think it would really be fun to have an angle. There we go. That didn't delete the floors. There we go. Okay, so this is a really good shape to start with. Obviously, I want to paint everything hot pink. I know some creators definitely they'll like do the interior first. How my brain works is like I need to be able to paint to kind of see the visions. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh my god, it looks like a diner. That is so cute. When I was playing in high school, I was literally playing religiously. And I used to start off on like those 50 by whatever lots and make the biggest room possible. And then I found it really challenging to furnish the place. In real life, I would have definitely pictured this having vending machines dispensing natural detergent products. Maybe there's a second vending machine where you can get snacks. I always pictured a little cafe, and I might end up removing this wall, like we'll see. I've been to a laundromat quite a few times. I really love taking photos in laundromats. I just find it, some of them are, you know, vintage looking. One in Banff is really cool. I've definitely taken photos in there before. So I'm thinking we do kind of a lineup of washers and then a lineup of dryers. Oh my god, is this the washer or dryer? Hold on. Oh, that is the washer. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's perfect. And then I'm thinking about a table here. Maybe we can have a table in between. That's kind of how I'm picturing it, but we'll see if that ends up even working out. Okay, so we have just kind of the basic setup. What if we made the back wall a different color? See, now I'm like expanding it even more. I'm like, I feel like this is too small. It grew the tile and it didn't change, like I don't have to repaint the wall tiles. This is really, that's really great because I wanted some seating areas here. Do you know that Barbie that has all these different types of flowers? They're like yellow. So much fun. This always reminds me of like a candy store. It is kind of crazy. This one's like a metal panel, which is also really cool. Some wood paneling that's kind of distressed. I don't think this is the vibes. That could match. Okay, hold on. Let's get some shelves on the walls because that is like a priority before we even do the chairs. Like really what I was picturing was a simple long shelf all the way along the wall. Maybe we can get it in white. Comes in gray. Okay. I like that this one's reclaimed and it gives this space kind of a nice look. The fairy's standing at the door. It's fine. We'll figure it out. No, stop it. Go here. Okay, so now that we have quite a few shelves going on, I just want to put some of these up there. And in real life, I honestly pictured this being like a little vending machine where they could pay for, you know, X amount of laundry strips or whatever. I don't need to know about the festival. Oh my gosh, I don't need to know about that yet. This is what happens when you're actually playing in the sim. For some reason, I couldn't figure out this time of how to do it in Manage World. We can have a bunch of baskets in the corner for people to use. Oh my God, it fits right on top of that. That's really cute. I've changed this bin to yellow. I honestly don't know if I like that, but it just kind of brings a little bit of a different color scheme in there. Of course, we can add light switches. I don't think Sims actually use these, but it'll be like a fake little thing we can add, because in real life, you would have a light switch. I know this says it's a fragrance jar, but I think it's so cute and it's pink that I think we could definitely use it in here. And I also want to stock the shelves with some plants. Wonder too if there would be an employees only section in here, like something in the back where like this is filled with like toilet paper and a bunch of stuff, or we just make the bathroom a little bit smaller and add that in. Oh my God, that is so cute. The lighting is kind of yellow though. I don't know if I like that. I think I can change the color of the lighting. Hold on. What if we were to use these lights? Like, these are really cute and they're glass and I kind of really like that. Okay, I think we're just gonna go ahead and use the chandeliers. I don't even care at this point because they are so cute. I can't tell if the spacing in between all of them is the same. It's not. Okay. I feel like that's quite dim for a laundry room. Like, I'm wondering if we need a second light option. Okay, I think I'm too stuck on what lights to use, so I think I'm just gonna do a mixture of these little ones because they're pretty much unnoticeable. Gosh, we can even have more space in this back room closet if we put a door here instead of on this side. I feel like I need some countertops in here as well. It's between that one and this one for me. Honestly, I think I'm gonna stick to the original just because that looks so good already. And then for this other little room, which we still need a door for, that would be kind of awkward going from the bathroom to here. So I'm just gonna move this hamper to the side for a second and we're gonna get a door on. What if it was just a single arch instead of a door? That is so cute. Yes, 100% yes. Let's get some plants in here because I feel like this place needs to liven up a little bit. There's no greenery whatsoever. I love the hanging plants. They're so beautiful. This one's kind of cute. It reminds me of something like a fake plant that, you know, a place like this might have, especially if nobody's tending to the cafe bar. So I might give that a go, although I don't really like it. I just noticed we have no windows whatsoever. I'm picturing a couple of just simple round dining tables. Oh, those are so cute. And it kind of brings the warmth in because I feel like if they were a different color, it just wouldn't work so well. Let's do that. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, we have to go with that. Look how cute that looks. What if we did something like this for seating? Normally, I don't like putting anything near the bathroom door quite like this, but I kind of felt like this was okay. It's facing away from the door. I don't know. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of it. How would it look facing this way? I feel like that's better. And we can pretend that one of the Sims grabbed the chair from here and placed it, you know, moved it, placed it somehow. Okay, now I feel like it's time for plants. Let's get some plants up in here. I really love setting like a little candle on every single one of the tables, but I feel like that would be such a fire hazard in here. And in a real business. Okay, let's put this one over here. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to go up there. Okay. Oh, okay, it goes up there. That's really cute. I really love this little tiny I really like this little tiny plant. Let's see where we can, oh, that's the perfect spot for it. Where are all the hanging plants? Okay, this plant is one of my favorites, and it's a really great way to break up space. So maybe I will hang it here. Oh, it's going into the baskets. Okay, hold on. Maybe like a baby version of it. That's still really cute, but not my favorite. Oh, what about this one over here? It's attached to the wall. It's perfect. Now that we're here, let's get some windows up in this place because there are literally no windows. I was kind of picturing really large windows, especially out at the front. Kind of like a really nice view. So from the outside, you could really tell like, oh, this is, you know, a laundromat. This one looks too much like a house. That looks too much like a ranch. No. Definitely not. These are okay, actually. It kind of looks strange. Maybe it's the way the lighting is right now. This is kind of cool because it has like a little windowsill, but I don't think it's the right fit for this build. I think that's really fun. This almost looks like the thing from Wednesday, like if it's just sized up. Ooh, I really like that. Oh my God, it looks so good. How can I not use those? I wonder if there's a smaller version of that. There are some different kinds. Like there's this one. There's this one, which is kind of strange. There's also this one, which I actually kind of prefer. Let's put this one. I kind of prefer that to, we can add this one. Ugh, but that doesn't work. If we had both of them, it doesn't really work. I'm not the biggest fan of those windows. Okay, hold on. Would it be, hold on, would it be too much to change the layout now? Because I kind of want that big window on the other side as well. Like, we could definitely do something like this. I feel like a laundromat would have that. I just feel like it would. Okay, I'm gonna go have some food because it's lunchtime and I will be back. I know for you, it's truly gonna feel like a blip in time because nothing's really gonna change. I'm gonna make sure I save this game before anything goes wild. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hair up, glasses on, because we have to attend to some business. Let's just place the paint. I'm thinking for the bathroom, it's just very, very simple. And it's so funny because my brain obviously, well, it goes to tile because I'm like, well, obviously you're gonna want tile in the bathroom because it's gonna be easy to clean. There's a light out here. What if there was a light in each of the stalls? I think that's a really smart idea. It's so funny because you'll put in white, but some of them really look gray. Actually, I really like this one. I think that's totally fine. Let's add in some countertops. Is it floating or is it just me? There's also these pink ones. Oh, that's really cute. Okay. Okay, how about that? Okay, I'm trying to pick a sink that would look really nice. This one is giving like, I don't know if you've ever been on a ferry, but the ferries on BC ferries literally have this sink, basically. I don't know if The Sims can actually use these. Oh my gosh, they have a little change mat. Do we have room for that? Hold on. I don't know why she keeps changing. I'm like, you must really hate it, or it must be hot in there. I don't know. Have you ever worn a mascot costume? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a blurb. Not me being like, oh yeah, you have to fit this little light switch right in between the tile. Like, how hideous would it be if it was like that? I mean, in real life, sometimes you might not have a choice. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here for now. These are really nice. It doesn't really match like this wood color here. I feel like that would match better. Let's do that. Are these tissues totally random or would people use them? I don't know. You know, you're like sitting in there, maybe you're crying, having a bad day. board games would kind of be really fun. Oh my God, it does. That's kind of what I was envisioning. Oh my gosh, I just realized there are no employees here. It's a laundromat. Like, yeah, somebody will be coming and restocking the place. And ideally, if I owned a laundromat, that's what I would be doing too. Like restocking the vending machines, all of that stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this whole thing. So we can just extend the bathroom all the way back. I know we struggled with this for a little bit here. 2 entrances to the bathroom. Because that was kind of my plan earlier anyway. We're attracting all the fairies today. That was kind of my goal. Secretly. Oh my gosh, how cute are these? That would be so cool up front. Maybe add some plants. It does what it came to do. We can pretend it's like, you know, Barbie-inspired jersey. Oh my gosh, that is super cute. It separates the colors really well and it adds a little bit of texture. Interesting accessory to have in here. Oh, that's really pretty. That kind of makes it really interesting because it almost looks like it's coming out of here. Okay, let's quickly finish up this little tiny gift shop / seating area and we'll be done. I think that paint color is actually kind of cute, although it is bothering me that there are no baseboards on this section. Okay, so we have kind of a really nice base going on for this room. Oh my gosh, I haven't even done the floor yet. Okay, hold on. I have to say, I've never been to a laundromat, not that I've been to many, where they have all of these kinds of really nice dopamine hits all around, but also activities, right? Like typically I've seen people just drop off their stuff and leave. And I'm like, well, sure, you could do that. You could also make it a really nice space for people to hang out. I mean, not for too long, but for as long as their laundry is taking time, right? I'm hesitant to put a rug in because I feel like that could potentially make this space really dirty in real life. Oh my gosh, I'm like, it would look so nice. Like it would really tie the space together. I'm even thinking of getting a bookshelf and just fancying it up a little bit. I know there's a television. I know they've got music. I'm wondering if that's not a bookshelf. That looks like a china cabinet. It says bookshelf. Suspicious. I don't know. In my opinion, you can never have too many plants. Honestly, I just looked at the time and I'm a little embarrassed at how long this has taken me to do. When I set out to do this project, I was definitely not thinking it would take me all day. Also, if you hear my dog snacking in the background, I'm not even gonna apologize for it because it is literally the cutest thing ever. Oh my God. It's so cute. I was like, oh, if the trash can's over here, then people are gonna have to cross, well, like the Sims are gonna have to cross all the way across the space. And that would be annoying for anybody, you know, watching TV or reading a book on the couch. And in real life, you would definitely not have a rug here. It's too much. Okay, it's too much. Okay, that's actually really cute. I kind of like how the blue matches. I wonder, oh my gosh. That's the only next size up that's available. Okay, well, I'm just going to do that. I think that's really, really great. And before I forget, let's stock up this little shelf with laundry stuff. Why is it only letting me put one over there? Okay, what do we want our one thing to be? It kind of feels honestly really silly to just have one jar there. What if I just put something random there? Like this little, is this an armadillo? Oh, it is an armadillo. Also, the other thing I forgot to include was a ceiling fan. And I think that that would definitely be something that's at a laundromat. And this kind of roof situation looks a little bit awkward. So I think I'm gonna do no roof for now because honestly, in real life, I would think that there's a building on top of this, or like I said, like it's attached to maybe rental suites that don't have laundry, or maybe it's attached to a hotel. Well, I think that's the end of our video today, let me just give you a quick tour. The space is so cute, and I'm still learning how to use the camera, so don't judge. Get out of the way. I want to walk in. Okay. There we go. So this is a nice little like shot. You can see that this is just such a cute space to be in. And sorry, there's so many notifications when you go live. And not live, sorry. But when you're actually playing the game. Yes, and the quest. Oh, I never noticed these. These are made out of wood, and they're kind of like, I don't know if I like them now, these cabinets. Oh my gosh, are those the same ones I included in the bathroom? I don't know. I mean, the chairs also look a little bit worn and used, and I suppose that that's really, really nice, because in real life that's kind of what would be happening. Now I'm officially going to give you a little tour. Sorry, I don't know how to use the camera properly. Like, I wish I could just like walk through it, but I'm going to do my best here. So here's the entrance. You walk into here. Let me remove the grid for you there. And you've got your dryers on the right. You've got dryers in here as well. A nice little countertop. This is where the Sims would sign in. So you've got that going on. There's little hamper baskets on each side, a ceiling fan. Then we've got washers on this side and in the center. We've got some decor on the walls and some laundry detergent and books. Maybe these are magazines or like cleaning books. Maybe they talk about eco-friendly cleaning. Like, I always just kind of get to pretend and imagine a little bit, which helps connect with your inner child, my inner child. There are some really fun board games and books again here. So, and a magazine on the table. So if you're visiting, you're waiting, you've got, you know, some laundry in for an hour, however long, you can always go into the cafe, grab a little drink. And the cool thing about this actually in The Sims is like they can just make a drink themselves, because the little stand out front in here is already, oh, there's like a little glitch there. That's weird. Oh, that's so strange. Okay, anyway, this little stand is basically they're paying for the time frame that they are there. Or there could be a vendor that's hired, and it would be literally like a coffee shop, which is really cool. And here is the bathroom. We've got some really nice cabinets in there. I'm just going to put the walls completely down just so you can see. There are dispensers here and paper towel dispensers on the sides that they just don't show up for some reason when you're in this mode, but they are there. They're right there. So every sink has a dispenser, a soap dispenser, and then we've got the paper towel dispensers as well. And of course the stalls. And it honestly turned out really nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I didn't put any artwork in the bathroom now that I think about it. So that might be something that I end up doing in the future. Just like this would be a real business, is you would go in and make updates and upgrades. And honestly, one of my favorite rooms in this space is this little like hangout room. Like, doesn't that look so cozy? It just looks like somewhere you'd want to hang out. You can grab a snack in here. You can grab a juice or a soda. It's such a cozy spot. And that's what I really like, because most of the laundromats, like I said, I haven't been to many, but the ones I've been to don't have much going on for like a cozy space. And I understand that, because in a real business situation, you don't really want people hanging out forever. But, you know, I say bring on the community, bring people down, make it a really fun space, because that's how people are going to rave about your space. For me, I am definitely very much an aesthetic type girly. Like, if something looks really pleasing to the eye for me, it's definitely a place I'm going to want to go just photograph. You know, like if this was genuinely in my neighborhood, this is a place I would go just to photograph. Like, even this flower out front is so beautiful. that it's a place where you would want to go and just take pictures. I can imagine, you know, so many selfies being taken by this flower, and so many pictures in general being taken in front of this flower. Oops, I forgot to deal with these. We're just going to sell them because I don't think I'm going to use them. I mean, that kind of looks cute, right? So anyway, I think that's a really great place to stop our build. There's, or to stop this video. And I don't know what happened to my wall color there. Okay, hold on. Okay, now it's a great place to stop. I'm going to save this, and I don't know, maybe I'll add it to the gallery. I really enjoyed doing this. I am surprised with how long it's taken me, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And honestly, if I had a laundromat in real life, this is exactly how I would have it laid out.